On March 22, 2024, Peerless Trout First Nation members will be voting on whether to adopt the Peerless Trout First Nation's Land Code. So, what is the PTFN Land Code? The Land Code will provide Peerless Trout First Nation the ability to exercise land governance rights on reserve that would otherwise be controlled by the Ministry of Indian Affairs in Ottawa under the Indian Act. The purpose of the PTFN Land Code is further described in Section 5.1 of the Peerless Trout First Nations Land Code as the Land Code will set out principles, rules, and administrative structures that will apply to PTFN Reserve Lands and by which PTFN will exercise authority over those lands. These responsibilities are currently centralized in Ottawa with the Minister, and the PTFN Land Code will localize Land and Natural Resource Authority on reserve to our community to better reflect our cultural, social, environmental, and economic needs.
What is land governance? Land governance involves the day-to-day administration of reserve lands and natural resources and the right to legislate laws in respect of those lands and resources. Treaty and Aboriginal rights. PTFN is a signatory of the Treaty Number 8. The framework agreement of the PTFN Land Code will not diminish or weaken treaty and Aboriginal rights of PTFN members now and in the future. This is made clear in Section 3.6 of the PTFN Land Code, as the Land Code will not change any Aboriginal, treaty, and inherent rights or other rights or freedoms that have pertained in the past, now, or in the future to the Peerless Trout First Nation or members of Peerless Trout First Nation or non-members living on the Peerless Trout First Nation Reserve. In fact, our treaty and Aboriginal rights to govern ourselves would be strengthened by the Land Code on Reserve. PTFN members living on or off reserve will continue to have the treaty right to hunt, fish, trap, and gather on PTFN traditional territory and Treaty 8 territory. The PTFN Land Code will not change this.
If you would like to learn more about Land Code, please visit us at www.ptfnlandcode.com.